Most people spend their lives trying to control outcomes, control other people, control timing, control recognition, and they fail repeatedly. Stoic philosophy taught something uncomfortable but liberating. You do not control the world. You do not control events. You do not control opinions. You control yourself, and that is enough. Not because it is small, but because it is decisive. Today we're going to break down the Stoic principle of self-mastery, why it is the only control that actually exists, and how training it changes your resilience, discipline, and direction. Because when self-command is strong, external chaos loses power. The Stoic Control Divide. Stoics divided reality into two categories: what depends on you, what does not. Your judgments, yours. Your choices, yours. Your actions, yours. Your character, yours. Other people's reactions, not yours. Timing, not yours. Reputation, not yours. Luck, not yours. Most suffering comes from confusing the categories, trying to control what is not yours while neglecting what is. Self-mastery begins with this separation. Why self-control beats world control? If you control outcomes, you're fragile. If you control responses, you're stable. Because outcomes fluctuate. Response can be trained. The Stoics built strength at the response level. They asked daily, how did I react? Where did I lose control? Where did I stay steady? They measured themselves, not circumstances. Self-mastery is behavioral, not emotional. Stoicism never required you to feel calm. It required you to act with discipline. You can feel fear and still act correctly. Feel anger and still speak measured words. Feel doubt and still continue. Emotion is weather. Character is structure. Weather changes. Structure holds. The discipline of inner authority. When you depend on praise, you are controlled. When you depend on results, you are controlled. When you depend on mood, you are controlled. When you depend on principle, you are free. Stoics trained inner authority. I act because it is right, not because it is rewarded. This creates quiet power, invisible but unshakable. The daily self-mastery practices. Stoic self-command was trained through repetition. Pause before reacting. Speak less when emotional. Write thoughts before believing them. Expect difficulty, not comfort. Correct behavior quickly after mistakes. Not dramatic, not heroic, repeatable. Self-mastery is built through small daily restraint. Closing authority hook. You don't need control over everything. You need control over yourself, your reaction, your discipline, your interpretation, your next action. Master these. And life stops feeling chaotic, because even when events are unstable, you are not. Stoicism does not promise power over the world. It promises something greater, power over the only territory that decides your life, you.